How goes it? How goes it? Well, let's get this fun and excitement started. Mr. Putrid, I was first. How goes it, Grim? How you doing, Daniel? Oh, I can't complain. Well, I could, but nobody's gonna care. Alright. So, I was all good to go with the webcam, but the light, like the glare in the background, just was not looking good, so no webcam today. I need to figure out something, either put some kind of other blinds up or a curtain or something. But yeah, other than that, let's get this nonsense going. So there's a little bit of a replacement. You may notice it's not my live face that you're going to see today, but you still get to see me somewhat, so you know, it's all good. Let's see here. Okay, let's get into the 6 stars because those are all off cooldown, so let's get them back on cooldown. And I was just looking, so I'm at 8 million now. That's 2 runs yesterday. So pretty much tonight, pretty much now and tonight, and I'm done my 6 stars. So that's not too bad. I may just skip tonight and just do it tomorrow morning, but we'll see. So, what are you guys up to? Doing some arenas, checking out the new featured 5-star. Speaking of which, I've got them all purchased, ready to go. I'm going to open them later on today, do a video, and post the video tonight or early tomorrow. So I thought that they didn't, the new, how you doing, Osman? I thought the new feature didn't even drop until tomorrow, so, because I was saying I would have the video tomorrow, so it ends up working out anyways, at least for me. Oof. Well. So, like you just can't speak, or it hurts to speak, or like you just no volume when you speak, Putrid? Le Fleur. Who's Le Fleur, Grim? Le Fleur. Oh, okay. So what's he angry about? What is he? Oh, okay, so he's doing Act 6 and he's getting angry about it. Okay. Well, I mean, the game is the game. We know, you know, there's issues from time to time. I don't know, man. I don't know. Go do arena, earn some units. There you go. Cool down. Cool down, man. Cool down. EQ. Oh, really? Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something just ain't right. Hey, Spidey, how you doing? I was looking for you after the stream yesterday to chat with you in Discord, but you were nowhere to be found. Well, in all fairness, Puget, I didn't actually jump in subs. Seaton raided me on Sunday, so he just basically pushed a bunch of subs. Although I gotta admit, there were a few people that came in during, like, right when he raided me, as normal. I didn't really chat that much during that stream because I was doing Variant 5, but I think that that evening I ended up doing some arena, and a few people who had been in earlier from the raid came back, and we chatted, and they came back yesterday morning. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, so there's a few new people to chat with, which is for me is making the arenas even more enjoyable. So yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Spidey, because when you asked the question and then my response, I figured that's how you took it, and that wasn't the meaning of my response. So, but I will talk at you after. I'll find you. Somewhere in your web. Star Challenger. Oh, is that what that guy was doing? Was he trying to do the 4-star thing? Hang on. Hey, so he was streaming. So I know I can't, like, show somebody else's video, but I could put a link to his stream, right? That should be, you know what, whatever. Okay, so that's the link to the stream or the video that Grim was referring to. So if any of you want to check that out, it's not very long, but it looks like the guy ran into a rough time and started to get angry. Okay. How you doing, Billy? Miss your ability. Okay. Yeah, like I said, Spidey, I didn't watch it, but I just took a quick look after Grim was saying that the guy was having a rough time at it, and yeah, so if I was going to refer to it, I may as well put the link in so people can see exactly what I'm talking about. But like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. But yes, buddy, I will, not often, but sometimes I'm just in, I don't know if you're on my Discord or not, well, you can be, because the link's in the thing here. So if you want, you can just join my Discord, and I'm in my chat sometimes. And we can have a quick chat that way. So what do you guys think about the new 5-star feature? I am all ready to go. Well, no, I'm not. I was in the shower. I think I might have problems. Well, wait, whoa. I shouldn't have started like that. I was in the shower and I was thinking about the 5-star feature opening. So that's why I was saying I think I have problems. I'm thinking about the game too much, maybe. Well, actually, it's not the game. It's more about, like, the making of videos and stuff. Anyways. I don't think I'd be opening any crystal. Oh, here. I don't think I'd be opening any crystals for it, actually. I mean, I knew who the new ones were going to be, which is fine. Like Professor X, I would like. So we're not going to open them now, but just, you know, we're ready to go. We are ready to go. Yeah. So Professor X would be cool. I think he'd be the main one I want. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't think I'd be opening any at all, other than I said I was going to open 10, so I'll open 10. But if I hadn't said that prior, yeah, I don't think I'd be opening any. Yeah, there's a lot of good champions in there. The only thing is, other than the new ones, I have yeah, I have all of the other ones. There's a couple I don't have duped, like Angela's not duped. I think she might be the only one. But yeah. See, I told you, Osmond. I told you you're probably going to get to R3 that Omega. It was Omega, right? 2 hours. I'm just reading chat because of all my yapping I missed out on. Oh, no, Spidey, I want to talk to you just one-on-one. Had issues for a long time, but game is nuts. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, we all know or should expect by now that after a new patch update, for the first little bit, there are going to be problems, right? Right or wrong, it's just the way it is. And like I had said yesterday, other than wanting the image for the hey Evan, how you doing? Other than wanting the image for the thumbnail, I wouldn't have updated the game until Wednesday. So no, they addressed the problem. They said that they were looking into it, and then they said that they would have a fix later that day, which they did. So I don't know what more they would say, other than we're working on it and fixing it. I assume, though, the ghost fix was a quick and easy one, right? Because it's just a matter of a certain buff not activating, and then, you know. Oh, if anybody is wondering about the replacement of my webcam in the bottom right-hand corner, so when I had started up, had the webcam going, there was just a lot of glare in the background, and I didn't want to put you guys through that. My favorite champ, Evan, is a champ called Evan T. Yeah, not many people know about that champion in the game. Well, I think I'd probably have to say Aegon, because without Aegon I wouldn't have finished the Abyss. I liked the thought of doing the Abyss, but for the most part, once I was in there about halfway through, I was like, why am I doing this nonsense? No, I don't think so, Osmond. I don't think they're going to change their rewards at all. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, Evan T. Human Torch in general is good. Unfortunately, I don't have him as a 5 or 6 star. So for your other question, yeah, so Aegon would probably be my favorite. Other than that, maybe Ghost, although I haven't been using her very much, but I used to be using her all the time to clear the monthly event quest stuff. Pretty much just her. I actually don't use Aegon at all for... What the hell? I don't use Aegon at all for that. Mainly because of the build-up required. I have been kind of sort of using Corvus Glaive. But yeah, probably between Aegon and Torch. Or, Aegon and Ghost. So who would you guys want most from that new 5-star feature? I think the main one I'd want is Professor X. Wolverine would be cool. I don't really know if I'd have... Wait, who do I normally have here? Shoot. Yeah, I think so. I don't think I'd really have any specific use for Wolverine. But yeah, I'd still like him. For Colossus, okay. Prescribed contacts. I guess that makes sense. There's prescription glasses, so. Yeah, I really haven't. So for me, for the 5-star feature base, I just want new champions. Like I'll be happy with Airwalker. I don't think he's very good from what I've heard people say. I think his special 3 is cool. But for me, the biggest thing is just new champions. So Professor X I actually don't know anything about. I know he's got some good synergies. Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't make the picture. I meant to shout out the person who did. It's another YouTuber, Purple Ravioli. I posted a picture from a trip I had gone on in a Discord, and he took the picture, and well, that was the result. Oof, that was getting close. Yeah, Apocalypse looks kind of cool, except he's not in this feature, so. How many 6-stars? I think I have whatever it is that makes 19 teams. I think that's 57. Yeah, 57 6-stars. Osman. I have 1.5 6-stars currently, but I'm going to wait until I have 4 crystals to open, 4 basic crystals. Just because I want to try to keep even arena teams. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be difficult to wait, but yeah. Currently there's no 6-star, like there's tons of 6-stars I'd like, but there's no 6-stars currently that would really make any substantial impact to my account, so I'm not in any rush to open them. Ooh. So I took Deadly Origin to rank 2 yesterday during the level up. I wanted to do a skill. The other option would have been Nick Fury, but he's unduped and the 5-star is already maxed. Well, R5. He's not maxed sig-wise. But, I mean, what I use the 6-star Nick Fury for, there's absolutely no need to rank him up yet. If he was duped, I would have ranked him to R2 and then probably, not yesterday, but soon, to R3. But until he's duped, he'll stay at R1 most likely. Unless I get to a point again where I've got to get rid of skill materials, ISO or catalysts or whatever. So yeah, so I took Deadly Origin to R2. I just figured if I'm gonna mess around with her in game, I may as well do it at a higher rank than rank 1. So. Evan, no, I don't do Cavaliers. I did 2 when the Apocalypse ones first came out. And I did 1 the other day for a video. But in general, no, I don't open calves. A reason I have. I've opened way too many. But yeah, it just, for me, it's just not worth it. Any units I have currently, they're going to go toward the Cyber Weekend stuff. And then after that would be Act 7. I don't think I've ever opened a cab and gotten... I've gotten okay champions. Like I got Captain Infinity War, Captain America Infinity War. Who am I looking for? Oh, right. Captain America Infinity War from a cab. I wasn't actually trying for him at the time. What the hell? Wait, is he on... Oh, well, I was never going to find him then, was I? He was on cooldown. Okay. I'm not planning to, Spidey, but I don't know. So I'm streaming Variant 5 mainly because I want to do a video of it afterward, so that like all of my progress through it is already on video, and it's just a matter of downloading the YouTube portions and editing how I want and then re-uploading it. Act 7, yeah, I don't think so. Main reason, I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with simply just streaming the content and my progress through it, but I don't think... Maybe I just need to change my mindset toward it. But for me, for streaming content or uploading any kind of content, from me, I want there to be some benefit to the audience, like something they're going to get out of it, like either like the Abyss stuff where I was going about the cost of it, or, you know, this is how you do that, this is how you do this, whatever, something like that. For the how-to or guides or best strategies, there's going to be tons of people doing that kind of stuff already. So I don't think I would really have much to add. I'm not as good as some of the other people that would be doing that. So I mean, as far as the best way to do the fights, I'm really not going to have much to contribute. So yeah, but I mean, I guess, you know, like, yeah, okay. So streaming it is more of a... So for me, for streaming is more of the interaction with the chat, and I find that obviously a lot easier to do in doing Arena, which is also partly why doing Variant 5, because that's a test, I guess, in a sense, for me to see how well, for me working through the content and still being able to talk to you guys. Absolutely, Spidey. But that's what I'm saying. I don't really think I would be able to add much to it. Like, even like for the Variant 5 stuff, right? So, my intent, when everything is said and done, is to just upload a video with, here's the fights, here's the node information, there you go. It's not going to be like, oh, this is a good counter, blah, blah. I mean, somebody might watch it. Other people might be like, well, what's the point? I can go to XYZ and be like, oh, this is the best counter, this is blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Why don't you figure out how to get your stuff set up sufficiently, Spidey, and then you stream wow, that's still happening. And then you stream Act 7. How's it looking so far? For what you... Oh, so I'm obviously no expert, Spidey. I've been able to do what you see me doing. But if there's any way I can offer any advice or help if you're trying to get up and going streaming, just let me know. Well, you don't have to do Stream Act 7 day 1. Evan, no, I'm not free to play. And Osman, yes, I am going to go for the Cyber Weekend offers. I'll probably do the Odins for sure. I expect... Yeah, I think I'll do the Odins. And the unit deals most likely. The last unit, like the 10,000 or above, it would have to have significant... You know, I'm just thinking about this. So, the July 4th ones, I didn't end up getting the 10,000 unit offer. Because it just didn't do anything for me that the Odins didn't already do, or would progress my account in any way. So yeah, so I mean, it was good because I had a bunch of units saved with the anticipation of spending them all on the unit offers. So I was able to save a bunch. But well, no, I'd rather have more units than not enough anyway, so it's fine. But I was just kind of thinking to myself, I'm like, wait a second, maybe there's no need for me to try to save up all these units if, you know, I'm not going to end up getting the final offer. But oh, Mr. Enzo coming in with a raid. Well, thank you, thank you. How you doing, Mr. Faith or Miss Faith? Well, I'll just say Faith. Yeah, Spidey, I think you should give it a go with the hey DJ, how you doing? I think you should give it a go with the streaming. Like, not necessarily that, okay, you know, day 1, okay, here we go, this is what I'm gonna do. Hey Enzo, how you doing? How's your stream? But yeah, like, do a couple test streams if you want somebody to just check and say, you know, like, oh, the quality is this or that, so on and so forth. Just leave a message for me in Discord, and well, I mean, I got nothing but time, so I'd have no problem helping you out or giving you feedback at least. And you know, yeah, like if it really doesn't look good or it's not what you want, Mr. Man Falcon, how goes it? If it's not what you want, then yeah, just don't bother or wait until you've got better equipment, whatever. But there's absolutely no reason why not to try it out. Faith, do you mean somebody like in game? Like look up an in-game account? If so, no, I don't do that on streams. There are others who do, and I think there's a few others too. If you donate, then they'll look up profiles, but it's just not something I do on stream. You like the music, do you, Enzo? Good stuff. Well, I gotta say, I like your reactions to crystal openings. Hey, Mr. Pa, how you doing? Enzo, I definitely appreciate your raids, but don't feel that it's expected or necessary. Anytime I'm done, if I see you or well, whoever streaming when I'm done, I want to give people somewhere to go so that they don't feel lonely. Hey, how long have you been streaming, Enzo? Ooh, and actually, another thing. So, well, if you're still there, if not, well, this is just going to be out in the nether, I suppose. So somebody had said that you use an iPhone as your webcam, and that's what I've been doing as well. It's not I'm not doing it exactly how I want to. And I've looked, like, you know how there is the, like, border on the iPhone when you have it, like, in camera or movie mode kind of thing? And the only way I can find to get rid of that is through apps, like an additional app, which I don't really want to do. And so up to now, I've just been basically, I have the other iPhone shared on my desktop, and then I'm doing a like a screen capture of that, and then just cropping that. So if you have any suggestion on how to do that better, that'd be great. Or anybody else in chat that might be familiar with something like that. You know, so Putrid, I was doing Arena last night, and prior to starting, I was like, oh, I should stream this, and I'm like, no, I'll just do a couple things or whatever, like a couple matches. And then about an hour in, I'm like, you know, this would have been so much better if I was streamed, but I felt really, like, tired. Like, I felt like I could fall asleep at any moment, which obviously didn't happen. But, like, 3-4 hours earlier than I would normally go to sleep, I was feeling like I was going to. But I ended up staying up almost as late as normal. And Arena is just so much better. Well, it's not even the streaming, it's just when there's people to talk to. Okay. Good to know, Enzo. Thanks. Yeah, I was kind of thinking I'm going to end up having to get an additional app to do it, which is fine. Spidey, in regards to getting all the raids, I think it's just being in the right place at the right time. It's actually kind of funny because as soon as I saw the first person coming in from Enzo, so like today I started a little bit later than I normally do. Well, I guess normally between 1:32 for the most part, but today was about 2:15. Anyway, so when I saw the first person coming in from Enzo, my first thought was, damn it, I've got to stream earlier so I can raid Enzo. Yeah, man, Arena is just a lot less stress, I guess. Because, I mean, for Arena, the worst thing that can happen is you lose your streak, right? Which, if you do, well, you just start over. So, but yeah, I find if you're watching TV, streaming, or even just like talking, like just talking to people in general, it makes it a lot better. Just so long as there's something to concentrate on, kinda outside of the game. So what I used to do, the Arena in the morning, and if there was somebody streaming, I'd have them in the background, and then later on in the day, I would do any content. And usually with that, I would just be like have music on, like nobody talking, so no distraction. Or when I was doing the Abyss, I liked to have streams of the Abyss in the background just to hear people talking. I don't know why. I thought that was really weird. But just to have people talking about like what I was... Well, actually, no. Because in some circumstances, they'd be discussing the fight that the person on the stream was doing, and I'd be doing the same fight. And they would say things, and I'd be like, oh, this will actually help me and blah blah blah. So I found that to help to make that go quite a bit better actually. But if I was doing, like when I was doing Cavalier, yeah, like I was on the couch or laying in bed with music on in the background and just knocking out a few paths here and there. So have any of you opened any of the new 5-star feature yet? And if so, who'd you get? Who'd you get? Who'd you get? You know, it's funny. So my perspective on the whole making videos, streaming, all of that kind of stuff has changed so much since I've been doing it. And I mean, not that I'm doing it a ton or whatever. Anyway, so like for example, BG used to go on about like, oh, I want to get this video out, but I got busy or this or that. And I was like, dude, how hard is that? Come on, man. There's no reason why you can't be, you know, doing videos of whatever. But now that I've been doing it, I totally understand. Like for example, so once I realized that the new featured 5 stars were dropping today, I was like, okay, I'll open that or get that video done before the stream. Well, yeah, not so much. Then that series in regards to the Abyss stuff, I was like, you know, I'm gonna get a video a week. No, not happening. Then there's some other videos for StarCraft 2. I've already done the voiceover and everything. All of this is just a matter of like speeding up the video, putting some music in the background, and a little bit of editing. Nope, not done. So yes, I totally understand now when people are like, oh, I just didn't get a chance or didn't have the time. Yeah, so that 5-star feature, I think Professor X, Hitmonkey, Wolverine. I don't know about Guardian. So Dragon Man, I think is probably good anyways, but I want him just because he's a robot. So because of the immunity to the suicide dots is the main reason why I want him. Other than that, I don't think there's many more in there that I'd be... I guess I wouldn't be unhappy to get, but not many more that I'd be like, oh, great, I got this chance. So I don't think there's anyone in there that I would take to R5. Anybody new I get is going to go to R3 for sure, for arenas. But there's no one in there that I would take to R5, probably not to R4. Maybe Professor X if he's a good fighter, like if he's got more than just the synergies that he brings. And I don't think he's like Apocalypse, because Apocalypse you need to do at least one fight, maybe more with him in order to for him to pass along the become a Horseman of Apocalypse thing. But I don't think Professor X needs to fight, so having him at a lower rank won't be bad. Whereas Apocalypse, I would have to use him in fights. So, but then again, I mean, for probably even Cavalier, it wouldn't be terrible to get through a couple fights with him. Did you guys see on the forum, there was a forum post, I only saw it today, but I guess it might have been there earlier, But basically, okay, actually let's finish this and we'll go have a look rather than me trying to explain it in a terrible way. Mr. Yapper, how you doing? Okay, so we're done here. So let's go to the form post. Oh wait, no, I have a couple more 6 stars to do, don't I? Oh, wow, I have quite a few 6 stars to do. Alright, let's get through some more of the 6 stars first and then we'll have a look at this form post. Mr. Panaz, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I mean, maybe you're there, I just haven't seen you. Oh, and I think I'm going to try... So normally I was going for an hour and a half. I think I'm going to start trying to do 2 hours for a stream. No, I'm not going to... put you all through torture. So... But yeah, that's going to be my intent. Mr. Big Blue, how you doing? I like how you come in there. Excellent. Excellent. Very nice. Yeah, that's cool, Mr. Panas. Yes, you did, Mr. Big Blue. Straight a fire. So, in the past, whenever I've watched a crystal opening, I normally just skip to see the champions they got, and I assume that's what most people do. But when I'm doing my crystal opening vids, I don't know why I put so much time into like music in the background and sound effects and blah blah. I just find it fun doing that. But yeah, I think for the most part, it's just, people just want to see what champs did they get. So I'm kind of contemplating that on my next video, on my next crystal opening one, I'm going to do the opening, and then, like at the end, it shows the reel of all the champions you got. I'm thinking I might put that at the beginning of the video, so that anybody who that's all they want to know, boom, they got it. They're done. So 5 seconds. But anybody that wants, my commentary or the music or whatever, right? So they've got that there too. I might try it with this one, just see. Actually, it'd be interesting to see how many people see that. Okay, that's who he got, and then just leave it, or like, yeah, well, let's see how he got there. $16 crystals, nice, Big Blue. Did you get who you were hoping for? I don't even know who we fought to get that thing complete. Well, we fought somebody. Wolverina Awake is pretty good. For sure. For sure. Okay. Not bad, Big Blue. You did pretty well. Professor X and Guardian, eh? Okay. That's the second. So that is 5, 6, 7 times in 2 days where the game has crashed. So yesterday, when it was crashing, I figured it was the game, but I was like, well, maybe it's my phone or overheating. So, you know, I was kind of giving them the benefit of the doubt. And then I saw, what's his name? Lord Shadow. It was happening to him as well. And I'd seen a couple posts on the forums in regards to it. So yeah, I knew it wasn't my phone, but my goodness. That's crazy. Yeah, time for bed. Yeah, I think that's why people go for the 2 or 3 stars, Big Blue. So the 3 stars, which once they implement these arena changes, I won't need to do anymore. But I was always going for the new 3 stars from the arena. So a while ago, it was more so that I had the champion and could look up their info. And then obviously once they put all the champ stuff in game, that was kind of irrelevant. But I still went for it just to get a new champion. So that's my kind of collector. My not the collector, I suppose, but my collector part of me kicking in. Daniel Murray, are there any things I should know about the Variant 5 rank up gem? What do you mean, Daniel? Like the one from the initial completion? So I think there are a couple 3 stars that I'm missing. There was a while, like maybe about a 2-month period, where I just wasn't doing the 3-star. No, I was still doing the 3-star arena. I just wasn't doing it to get the new ones. So there might have been 6 I missed. And for the most part, I don't usually open PHCs or 3 stars, so I wouldn't get them from there. There's definitely a few 4 stars I don't have. Ooh, no, probably even less now. So a while back, I opened 2,000 PHC crystals, and out of the 2,000, I think I only got 3 new 4 stars. I'm not sure of exactly how many 4 stars I got in total, but only 3 of them were new. I don't think it says that it's year restricted, but I saw a comment from somebody saying they could only go up to 2017. Like they were trying to rank up somebody who was a 2019 champion, I think, and it wouldn't let them. But on the crystal, at least in the rewards page, it doesn't tell you that it's year restricted. I don't think any of the ones in this current variant say anything about year, actually. Let's have a look. Ooh. Ran right into his fist. Oi. Oh, come on, man. Alright. There we go. Jeez. If Spidey's here, that would have been a second Rhino I would have lost to, Spidey. That would have been terrible. Terrible. So let's have a look at that. Rank 5. That rank 5 gem from variant 5. Yeah, so there is nothing there specifying year. So Big Blue is saying V5 rank up gems 4 to 5 is for any year, 3 to 4, 3 of them are 2015 to 2017 generic, 2 to 3 is for any year. Yeah, so the main one that you'd be after is probably the 4 to 5, so that's good for any year. So 2 to 3, same. 3 to 4. Okay, yeah. So the 3 to 4 does specify up to 2017. So yeah, it does have the restrictions listed on them. Okay. What was it I was going to look at after? Oh, the forum post in regards to this new challenge. Yeah, okay. Okay, ooh, we're almost done. We are almost there. So I used Sunspot yesterday in Arena. I don't remember who I was fighting, but it was looking like I was going to lose. And I got down, they had about 45% health left. I think I was down to around 12. And I got to an L2. And it took them out, and I was like, well, damn. Currently, Evan, I'm doing the 5-star feature arena. So that's the only one on a regular basis that you can use the 6 stars in. The only other place that you can use your 6 stars is the one of the Sunday arenas. Oh, it was Killmonger that I was fighting. Yeah, because he kept purifying the incinerates. Yeah, I really need to start getting up at a reasonable time. Evan, yes, I have done the Abyss. I started it the July 4th weekend, and I got it done maybe 3 weeks ago? No. end of August? End of August, beginning of September is when I got it all done. Luckily, I don't have any hair, but it is definitely something that could make you lose your hair. In my case, I was safe, so it was alright. Actually, it's really not too bad. If you've got the ideal champions for it, it's not very bad. It's long. The collector fight is technically difficult, but most other fights, Luke Cage isn't necessarily technically difficult. There's a little bit of RNG, and you've just got to be really on the ball. But for the most part, it's just very repetitive. You're just doing the same thing over and over and over, which makes sense, right? Well, I mean, well, because the collector is the only one. I think it's the only one where the percent, like as the his health percentage changes, that his abilities change. I can't think of anyone else. Oh no, there's a couple others, because Gladiator Hulk, his abilities kind of change. Well, not his abilities. Just one thing changes depending on his health. I think that's the only one. So from July 5th, I think is the first day I started, until end of August, beginning of September. So all of July, August, wait, that doesn't seem right. About 2.5 months is how long it took Evan. So the first path I did, though, I had a lot of revives and health pots, so I had a lot of resources. Because I hadn't done anything that required me to use them after I finished Act 6. So it was between finishing Act 6 and doing that, I wasn't using any of those resources. So what we would get through just regular content, or not content, but just through like the events, alliance stuff, whatever. So I had all of that stuff. Prior to the beginning of July, I didn't farm specifically for stuff. Then after my first path, I started farming 536 or ROL for revives and for health pots. I think it was so path 5 ended up being the most expensive. I just really wasn't having a good time with it from the get-go. And then when I got to the Massacre fight, I screwed up on it. And so basically the Massacre fight ended up costing me, as unit-wise, as much as the entire first path. I got to it, I think I had gotten him to about 15 or 20% down. And I stopped for a little bit because I was like, well, I think I should just back out. At that point, I had spent 2,000 units for the whole path. Hey, Glisser, how you doing? I'd spent about 2,000 units for the whole path. I'd revived a couple times at Massacre, and I was like, well, maybe I should just quit out. Then I was like, well, you know what? I've got a ton of units, so I can just muddle my way through. So yeah, so I kept going. I spent just over 2,000 units for that one fight. And the last little bit after that fight wasn't too bad, but I was just really discouraged. Cool. Who's the friend, Spidey? Hey, so you'll get to be on call with them. Excellent. Oh, Lord. I blame you, Spidey. You distracted me. No, not really. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw him posting that, or well, him or her. I saw them posting that in a Discord. Evan, I can't speak to Act 5. It was a while ago that I did it, so I don't really remember it. Anything in the game is hard if you don't have good counters for what you're trying to do. Not saying that Act 5 can't be hard just on its own, but if you have the proper counters for what you need to do, it's really not too bad. So what you might want to do is just look and see, figure out where you're having the problems, and then just do some searches on YouTube and just be like MCOC, Act 5, Chapter blah blah blah, whatever, and see who people are using, and then compare that to who you're using. So it's possible that you might not be using the most efficient counters for the content. Melvin, how goes it? So you got your account back. Excellent. So what was the problem? Ooh, incursions. What time are they doing the Abyss Run Spidey? And are you going to be on call with them? Who are you doing incursions with, Melvin? 4:30 EST. Okay. Coolio. Oh, yeah, with the way I've been waking up, it probably would be a bit early for me. Oh, Melvin, if you have the opportunity or when you're done your incursions, can you make sure you unsub with your Timothy Connors account? 3 p.m. for you. Yeah, it's just after 3, yeah. Okay, so 6 stars are done. So, I wanted to have a look at this forum post in regards to one... What? What's... Oh, that's for the mutant... It's this. The mutant advancement thing. Are you one of those people where that like really annoys you? Okay. All right. Here we go. I need to blow this up a little bit, probably. One down. So this portion here, the convention clash. Have any of you guys seen this post? Okay, I'll just read through it. While Marvel Contest of Champions will not be visiting any conventions this year, there's still a way to test your metal, whatever. Convention class hosts 6 fights, each representing the daily and grand final boss fights seen on stage in 2017, 18, and 19. If you had ever wanted a chance to take on these challenging opponents, your opportunity is now. Those who manage to overcome each year's boss fights will receive a title per chapter, and those who vanquish every foe will walk away with a profile picture to display their prowess. What kind of challenge can you concourt for these encounters? Challenge yourself and your fellow summoners to try something new and share it with us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and our forums. So yeah, basically it looks like it's just going to be the competitive things that have happened in the past. Those boss fights are going to be doable currently. I don't know if I like the thing. I don't know if the... Well, yeah, I'm sure they're tracking the progress in-game, and that's how you're going to be awarded the profile picture or the titles. I don't actually like. Well, I guess it's more of a suggestion, but I don't like the thing of sharing with us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and the forums. I'm okay with. The other parts I'm not. But so long as you don't have to do that to receive the rewards, then okay. But so yeah, that looks kind of interesting. Let's burn through some energy here. Right here, yeah. Well, I would think it's going to be just whatever champions were at the end of those challenges for those years. At least that's what they're saying there. So I'd assume that we should have the ability to already know what the fights are going to be. Which incursions are you doing, Melvin? Although I guess you're busy doing the incursions. You can answer later. Hey Spidey, do you do incursions? Oof, that was... Yeah, I got lucky. Which sector do you normally try to do, Spidey? Well, hey, Melvin's always looking for a partner. So yeah, I would suggest actually that's one of the big things for incursions is just to find somebody that you can run them with consistently. So for the most part, I really don't care about them, like whatever. But there's somebody from my old alliance who he's quite adamant about running them, so we ran them together. I think basically since they became incursions. When they were dungeons, it was just random people in the alliance. But yeah, he and I have run them together ever since it's been incursions. And I mean, we both have good champions for it, for one. But because we're used to running with one another, it makes a big difference. Really, Big Blue? Oh, dude, that's... I mean, you can luck out for sure, but... Oh. Incursions with randoms... Oh, if you're on the MCOC podcasting, they have a text channel, or text channel? Whatever. There in regards for incursions, for like people looking to run them. That might be a way to find somebody to do them with Big Blue. Aw, you severed your friendship? Oh dear. Yeah. Well, so, I mean, there's tons of Discord servers that you have access to or whatever, but my Discord server link is in the description if you want to join that. There's a couple rooms there for incursions, so feel free to use those. Find somebody. I think, yeah, you can invite people, so if you have a partner, just invite them and go. I mean, you don't have to use voice. It actually makes it a lot quicker. And then, you know how every now and then there are the issues with the communication part in incursions, like where the chat doesn't go through or whatever. So then that obviously takes care of that. So like I was saying, the partner that I normally run it with, like we do pretty well. We did... Okay, so sector, it's like sector 6-5 whatever, right? And then zone is the room. So the first time that Sector 8 was available, we did Sector 8, Room 10, cleared it. We've never actually tried to go further. I think we could, but for the most part, I don't care one way or another. He's mainly just after the artifacts, so once we get the max amount of artifacts, he's done, so fine by me. But, oh yeah, so that's what I was going to say. So yeah, so we've done Sector 8, Room 10, just text-based, and then we have done it a few times with voice, and it just makes it faster. It doesn't make it any easier, it just, yeah, it's just quicker to get through. So yeah, by all means, feel free, if you're on my Discord or not, join it, use the incursion rooms, and go at it. Mr. Glisser, aren't you supposed to be in class? Terrible. Well, man, Falkard, you are on the other side of the world, so I would assume that the lining up the times for that would be difficult. School ended. Okay, okay. So what are you up to now, Glysar? Spidey, you can be partners with me. I don't know if you mean me. Like I do incursions with the old alliance mate consistently. But I'd be up for doing incursions with anyone else. My only thing is they have to be able to share their phone screen on Discord. If they're a YouTuber, okay, so the reason I want to do that is if I'm going to do incursions, so with my partner it's fine because we've been doing it, whatever, so whatever. But if it's anybody else, I want to do it where they're sharing their screen on Discord and then I can stream it on YouTube. If the other person is a YouTube streamer or streams to Twitch or whatever, and they want to do it on their channel, I'm fine with it. Like I wouldn't stream it. I would just be the one on Discord sharing my screen. The only, and I could be wrong about this, I just think that as somebody watching, it would be nice to be able to see the people doing incursions, but being able to watch them both at the same time. Like there's lots of people who, so let's say for example that you were streaming Spidey, so where I would have the incursions on my channel, you would have it on your channel, meaning that as a viewer, I have to have two tabs open. So I just think it would be cool to be able to have one tab open, be able to see the two people playing the game at the same time with voice, blah blah. So, yeah. And I don't care what. Oh wait, I think we're limited to the rooms we can do, right? Because you can only go so high and so low, right? Right, yeah, okay. So I could only do Sector 7 and Sector 8. But yeah, so everything I just said within Sector 7, Sector 8. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Right. Because I was just showing you. Okay. Yeah. So same thing as what I said about somebody on Discord. If I don't care what room, but if they can share their screen on Discord and want to have a go, just let me know and we can do that sometime. Glyce, are you still there? Or did you take Spidey's advice and go back to school? I'll be right back, and then we're going to get into the 4-star featured arena. Oh, just asking if you're still there. Do you want to get in voice chat, Glycer? I'll be right back.
no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Shooting stars. Didn't even get to cross.
All right, cool. So, I'm just gonna get on Discord then. And so just give me a quick second here. Okay, so it's just gonna take me about 30 seconds to get set up.
I said I'm moving too fast, didn't even get a glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't shining like it's neon, rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy.
Okay, go ahead and say something, Gleason, just to make sure. Just to make sure I can hear you in the stream. Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay, so try saying something now. Oh dear. That's okay. Looks like my stream froze. Let me see here. Yeah, so that's odd. So it looks like the stream froze. But everything else is fine. Okay, so let me see if I refresh this. If that's going to help at all. So are you guys still able to hear me in the stream? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. So the video has frozen, but you guys can still hear me. Okay. Oh. Oh no, so the video hasn't frozen. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so let me see if I can't figure out this. Oh, that's good, because I was about to start swearing, so that's a good thing I did it. Okay, so let me see if I can figure out what's going on with the Discord volume. Hang on a second here. Good, good. So this is just going to take a second. I changed my sound settings, and so that's why it's not as smooth as it should be to switch over to the Discord audio. Input. Built-in output. Okay. So, nope, still not getting anything from Discord. Well, that's interesting. Alright, let's try one other thing, and if this doesn't work, then we will have to give up on the Discord portion of this. Okay, so if you're still there, Gleiser, try saying something. Okay. So I can see you speaking, I just can't hear you. Alright. Let me show you. No. Still no good. Huh, okay. So we'll go back to that for output. Okay, so I can't figure out how to get this going currently, Gleiser, so we'll try this again. But thanks for coming in. Oh, so the stream can hear me, but they won't be able to hear you answer. Do you want to post your link for your YouTube channel in the stream chat? Okay, so I'll give you mod status in a second, but I'm just going to end this Discord call, and I'll talk at you later. Alright, so we got that back, we got this here, alright, okay, so 1 second, okay, there you go, Glisser, so you should be able to link your YouTube channel, and so this is why you don't decide to try to do things live while you're streaming. You should have it set up and ready to go prior to trying to do it live. Okay, so Gleiser is going to just drop a link to his YouTube channel. If any of you want, you can go have a look and see what kind of stuff he's got there. And if you want to post a link to your other channel as well, Gleiser, go ahead. Did the stream? No, it didn't.
Everything changes.
Okay. So, the only issue for me now is I don't hear the music. You guys hear the music, so that's fine. I don't know why it stopped for me. Okay. Good. Alright. So all is good in the world. Wow, I'm surprised most of you stuck it out during all of that nonsense. Very good, very good. So if I want to... There we go. So I had the sound previously where if somebody was in Discord, their audio would come through into the stream. And then recently I've changed some of my, like I have a new headphones, so I've had to change the output source. But for whatever reason, just now, I could hear Glisser, but he wasn't coming through on the stream. At At least I think that's what was. Wait. Let me make sure. So the people in the stream, they couldn't hear Glisser, correct? You could only hear me. Okay, and we're gonna get into the 4-star feature. Here we go. Here we go. What do we want to do? We'll get to about 3.5 probably. Okay. So, Glycer, if you're still around when the stream is over, just let me know and we could try to figure out why that wasn't working properly. Okay. Oh, yeah. So somebody was asking a question in regards to doing a Legends run with a champion that doesn't need suicides. So let's see if I can find that. Mr. Magna, how goes it? Okay, that was your question. I can do monthly Legends run without suicides. So, for the most part, when you're doing a Legends run, you want to do it as fast as you possibly can, just because it's, I mean, that's the objective, right? To go through it as fast as you can, plus you're also competing against other people. So, even if there was a champion that you could do it without suicides, you probably wouldn't want to. Because in a sense, that's setting you back right from the get-go, right? Because pretty much everybody else is going to be running it, they're going to be using suicides. That being said, I mean, you could try it with any champion without suicides. Close my window there. Yeah, you could do it with any champion without suicides. It's not going to be the most effective way. I mean, Ghost is going to benefit from the suicides. Chorus is going to benefit from the suicides. Those are probably two of the faster ones. There might be faster ones currently. Not anyone I can think of off the top of my head, though. I guess you could, well, I'm thinking Aegon, but no, because you have to ramp him up, right? So the further in you go, the faster he's going to be. But you want somebody who's fast right from the get-go, right? You don't really want to be ramping someone up. Captain Marvel, actually, she might be your best bet. She does need some ramp up. And I mean, for the most part, you don't really want to be throwing specials when you're doing a Legends run because that's just taking up time. But with her, once you've gotten your max binary charges, you're going to be able to get your L2s off very quick. Domino and Venom, so when you say Domino, Billy, are you talking Domino using parry heavy? So long as you can do parry heavy, yeah, but if you run into champions or nodes where you can't parry them, that's going to slow her down a fair bit. But even so, it's still with suicide, she's going to be faster than without. I mean, everybody's going to be faster with suicides than without. Nick Fury, maybe. Maybe Nick Fury. So I'm kind of thinking, if you have Nick Fury, Angela, and Heimdall, the only thing is then every fight you're starting off with dashing back and holding to activate the Fury. Because by doing that, then you're going to be able to hold on to his charges. And then you don't... I mean, there might be a few options, but even so, they're still going to be better with suicides. So if your goal is to obtain a Legends title without suicides, it's not going to happen. You're probably going to have good times. It's just that you're going to have people who are going to have better times because they're going to have suicides. Yeah. Well, Well, and that's the thing, though, right, Billy? Is that anybody can do it, but is that you got to be one of the top 100 times. And I don't think you're going to find, because so even if you do it with Corvus without suicides, there are people doing it with Corvus with suicides, which means they will be faster than you. So, random question, but today is the last mutant treasure is key we get. Yes, it's the last key we get. So for the most part, I guess if you've got a path where you only need one key, you're good. Otherwise, if you have a few keys from different levels of difficulty, if you need 2 or something like that, or 3 or whatever. Speaking of which, let me have a look actually. Ooh, I think I've already picked the key that I got for today. Let's have a look here. What did you guys think of the Treasure Island thing overall? Once everything was revealed, I thought it was quite alright. So I still need 2 more objectives to get the last key. Actually, it's a good thing you brought that up, Man Falcon, because I don't... Okay, so I'm definitely not getting this one. There's nothing here that I want anymore. And I've already used all the keys that I had, so... This is irrelevant. Right. There's only one T4CC, so nothing interesting there. It's gonna make for a busy day, Billy. Yeah, Man Falcon. But there was somebody who had been working on a map, so that as people progressed through, they would be sending that information so that they would have, so that we would have. The only thing is we would have to go outside of the game to see, which is fine. But yeah, then so in a sense it was going to be revealed anyways. Oh, so I have a few paths that have been all unlocked. So basically, I could get some free stuff in a sense. Maybe I'll do that. It's not using energy. Okay, so nothing in there. So at the moment, I don't see any key that I actually want to pick up right now. Okay, let's have a look at the last one. How you doing, Jinx? How's your day going? And did we just pick those? Yeah, we did. Okay. So, legendary. Nothing overly interesting. Nothing overly interesting with one key requirement anyway. I might just skip this last one then. There's a few that I could do that I don't need the key because I already unlocked the paths. So if anything, I might just do this T5CC catalyst. Okay. I can't complain. Can't complain too much, Jinx. What are you up to? Arenas. Finishing off event quest. War is done. AQ's on cooldown. I guess I can pick up some 6-star shards. Wow, I really don't see any. Well, I guess I'll get the legendary one. That's the only one that might have some value. From what I've seen, I haven't watched many people doing fights on the island, but from what I've seen, it appears to be that the Weapon X has been the most problematic for people. I did it once with Corvus. I think I had him, Weapon X as the boss, and once with Aegon. The very first time I fought him, I died, and then of course obviously I died. So then I went and read what he had, and then after that he wasn't too bad. It probably would be a good idea to read first, but hey. Yeah, but I suppose if somebody doesn't have Warlock, then it might make, and then you don't know who it's going to be until you actually. Oh no, I think the Weapon X you can tell who it's going to be because of the rating on the node, right? Ghost should be good for that though too, no? I would think. I mean, just don't hit while he's, or don't try to hit while he's unstoppable, but unblockable, that would be fine. How goes it, Mr. Peter? Oh, so the yesterday, after I updated the game and I was streaming, I went in with Ghost Rider into Variant 5, Chapter 2, the first quest, where you've got the Human Torch and the Mephisto, and Ghost Rider is going to be a good counter for Human Torch. Holy smokes. So I had done that fight previously when Ghost Rider wasn't Incinerate immune, and he didn't last very long. But yeah, now that he is Incinerate immune. You're right, but I was talking about Mystics in particular, really, because Human Torch was kind of rough for Mystics previously. Yeah, Quake is amazing for a lot of stuff. It's funny, every time somebody brings her up, I'm always like, oh, I really need this practice to get decent with her, but it just never happened. Alright, give me a second. I need to turn the fan on and open my window again. Un momento. Alright, if the fan in the background is too loud, let me know. And I will just tell you, oh, it sucks to be you. Okay, so let me see here. You know, I'm quite surprised I didn't realize how many people have more than one account until quite recently. But there seems like there's there's a lot of people where that's the case. I mean, I just have this one account. I don't have any responsibilities, kids, school, work, blah blah blah, and I find it hard enough to keep up with this one account, let alone try to have another. But yeah, Peter, it's the fan in the background. It was starting to get hot up in here. Man, in the summer, well, I only started streaming about a month and a half ago, but oof, this would have been rough in the summer. Because I would have had to have the fan going, the air conditioning going, the window open. Well, maybe not the window. But yeah, it was hot. Very, very hot. Yeah, I think, Mr. Jinx, I think I tried Gilly 2099. No, I never had Weapon X as the boss when I tried her. But I think, yeah, for that, it would have just been a matter of watching for the unstoppable, or unblockable. The unstoppable wouldn't be an issue with her. But just watching for the unblockable and just making sure not to try to hit him. I don't even. Oh, I got Emma Frost a couple times. Weapon X twice for sure. I don't remember who else. Oh, Wolverine. I think maybe had regular Wolverine. But yeah, none of them were too problematic. Yeah. So red mags I don't mind so much. I don't like white mags now because of his L1 is the annoying special. But aside from that annoying special, I don't mind the Magnetos at all. Well, I mean, all I gotta do is get better at... I find that special, the one that goes along the ground, I find it much easier if you're close to him to avoid. If I'm further back, I just can't get the timing for it. Yeah. The other one I don't like if I'm further back is Scarlet Witch's L1. I really don't like that. If I'm close to her, it's okay. But if I'm not, I find that difficult as well. Huh, that's interesting. On my phone, that was very choppy, but the stream it looked like it was okay. But the phone, it felt like it was delayed. And I think the phone has crashed, or the game has crashed twice in this stream. 4 times during the stream yesterday and once when I was playing yesterday. So 5 times in total in 2 days where the game has just crashed out on me, which is crazy. Alright, so I've got about 15 more minutes and then the stream will be done. I'm going to do arena stuff for about 4 more minutes. The last 10 minutes we'll just shoot the shit. If there's anybody here that wants to talk or chat. And then we shall see if we can go say LOLO to somebody else. I need to get up earlier though so I could be streaming earlier and be able to raid somebody when we're done. Because it's definitely benefited me the last couple days where people have been raiding me, so I need to be able to share the love. it just means I might be a little bit groggy if the stream starts a little bit earlier, but that's okay. Hey Billy, do you do incursions? I don't think they've actually addressed anything in regard to that, Billy, but I think that is fixed. I think that is how they want it, because the assumption is that anybody who has violated their TOS previously, that they have been removed from showing up on the leaderboard. So to be honest, for me, I think if their violation is so severe that you need to remove their showing in the game, then maybe it's severe enough to just remove their account from the game. I get that they don't want to, Kabam doesn't want to do that, obviously. Because the thing is, too, you don't do incursions? Okay. By doing that, so when you end up seeing people on the leaderboard, it's not really a true representation of where they are on the leaderboard, right? Like, for example, like for me, I think I'm now top something worldwide, right? I don't think that's great to be able to look and say, oh, I'm top X, Y, Z. But that's not an accurate representation of my place in the game, right? Because there are accounts that are higher ranked than I am. They didn't necessarily cheat to get higher. They violated the terms of service. And I think that could be even now, where if you requested a refund from Apple or the Google Play Store, right? Because Kabam, if you do that now, Kabam, like, what do? They end up reversing your units, so you end up with negative units. So I assume that would be considered a violation. Account sharing a violation, fine, that's, so be it. I think, if you... Oh, so here's something. So the people that took advantage of the Treasure Island issues initially, would those people be considered to be violating the TOS? Because it's using exploits in the game, or exploiting the game, like things that were unintended, is considered a violation. So yeah, I think it leaves a fair bit up to dispute, really. Which red mags was that, Man Falcon? So that is 8 times now the game has crashed. So Spidey, no, it's not anything that gives benefits to the players. Some of it is actually wrong. Holy crap! So I've gotten a thing, that interact thing just there, which is bogus, and I've also gotten a thing earlier saying that I needed to call, or my social insurance number was going to be canceled or something. I don't know why, but like there just seems to be certain times of year or phases where you get these scam calls and texts and stuff. It's so annoying. I'm at the point now I just don't even answer my phone unless it shows a name of somebody I know. Okay, Man Falcon, I see. Yeah, so I think part of the thing too, Spidey, is that in some circumstances, at least for the, well, it's not really even an exploit, I don't think, but whatever. So where things don't go as they should, and people take advantage of it, in some circumstances they are able to get away with it, right? So you don't necessarily know when you shouldn't and when it's okay, right? So, but it is what it is. Yeah, I read a little bit in regards to the side quest for next month. I'll figure it out when it goes live, but some of the rewards look interesting. But the side quests are becoming more complex than the actual event quests. Hey Brian, how you doing? How is the day coming along? The soul tokens? Oh, right, that because they're supposed to be in a new store, right, Spidey? Or just as items, you mean? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, in the currencies. Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, Melbourne, they said that was going to go live tomorrow when the new event quest drops. So that is it for the arena-ing of the stream. I'm just looking to see if there's anybody else streaming currently that we could go say hello. There's nobody that I have. So if there's anybody that you guys follow who is streaming currently, you can let me know. And we could go have a look at their stream. Yeah, Brian. But I think basically come the end of any month, right? The anticipation of the new event quest is there, right? Just for the new stuff. So I had done a cost breakdown of the Cavalier offer at the end when you do the initial completion, and I think I came up with it being worth about 8,000 units, and the first hour, half hour, it's discounted. I think the actual price is 3,500 units, and initially it's discounted like 29 or something. So other than me, I had done a video where I set out like a goal of how many units I'd have by Cyber Weekend. If not for that, I may have considered buying that offer at the end because it's a good value. So yeah. How many of you in chat currently will be, when Thronebreaker title drops, will be able to benefit from that right away? Okay. So there's only 3 things initially, right, Mr. Panaz? I think there's the title, and let's see here. Yeah, so then there's the new daily crystal, new 4-hour crystal, discounted Cavalier crystals, and new Cavalier shared calendar. Oh, shard calendar replaces your GMC shard calendar. So those are the 4 things initially. The 2 that I am most interested in, which are coming later, are the additional items in the Black ISO market and the exclusive offers, gifts, and rewards. Well, thank you, Mr. Billy D. Thanks, Mr. Grim. Yeah. So other than the Black ISO stuff and the offers, well, the offers I'm assuming they're alluding to Cyber Weekend. But other than that, yeah, the other stuff I'm not too fussed about. I mean, the discounted Cavaliers, that's great. I don't think it's gonna entice me to buy Cavaliers. So other than that, yeah. Oh, and yeah, I'll be doing the video for the 10 featured 5 stars. That should be posted this evening or tomorrow before the stream. So we'll see who we get. pretty much anybody who's new, I'll be happy with. I don't think there's. I think Angela would be. I don't think I have her duped. Maybe I do. Oh, Angela is duped. Okay, so yeah, that one I don't really care about. I was thinking she wasn't duped, so getting her duped would be okay. So yeah, there's not many in there at all that I'm too enthused about, but whatever. We'll have a go at it. Melvin, how'd the incursion run go? Did you get through? Get her done? Oh, and Gleiser, are you still there? Or have you already said adieu? Okay. And Spidey, are you still there? Zone 9, not bad. Not bad. Which, Sector 7? Zone 9 of Sector 7 is not bad at all. Not bad at all. So yeah, so tomorrow we'll have the regular. Oh, I'll probably be back streaming Arena tonight. So if anybody's around, I'll be here. Lighting should be an issue, so you'll be able to be blessed by my beautiful face. You might prefer the profile pic with the Iron Man armor, but hey, you get what you get. Yeah, I mean, if you were going for room or zone 10 and you didn't make it there, that sucks. But hey, zone 9's not bad. All right, and we are at the 2-hour mark. So thanks for coming, hanging out, and keeping me company. Everybody in chat. Mr. Spidey, Man Falcon, Billy D, Monsieur Grimm, Malvina, Glissor, Big Blue. It was good to see you guys. Most of you I've seen previously. Monsieur Osmond, Monsieur Putrid. For the new people, Mr. Evan T, good to see you. Faye. Thanks, Enzo, for the raid. But yeah. So that is that. Have a good one, everyone. Catch you later.